Hey guys, back for another Mindful Moment Monday. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from these, so thank you guys all for showing up, not for me, but for yourselves. Today I am going to hopefully give you a tool that you could walk away with and use at any time and moment. You may have heard me say this in classes that I've taught, if you've been at those, and or in one of the past videos. Your breath is your anchor, and that is the tool that we're going to work with today, and that I hope that you can walk away with and use whenever you need it. All right, so if you can, find a nice comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall, allow the judgment to be dropped. Just allow yourself to be here. Let the thoughts come and flow. Again, no judgments. You can wiggle it out if you need to. The first time I ever heard this was in a class that I was at, a yoga camp, and my friend was teaching, and it was the first time I had a class with her. And she said, your breath is your anchor. And ever since I heard that, I like to go back to it, and it's really been a beneficial thing for me. It's been a good tool, so I hope that you find use in it as well. All right, begin growing nice and tall in your spine. Now know that your breath is your anchor, so you can use this whenever you're feeling, whether you're feeling frustrated, angry, anxious. Maybe you just want to take a moment to slow down. Coming to your breath is always a good thing to do. Sometimes when you're feeling frustrated or anxious or something, it's hard to control your breath, so I invite you to just come to a moment where you can just accept wherever your breath is and just let it be. Just acknowledge it and allow yourself to focus on it. Now, if you are able to take a moment to control your breath, I personally love to begin with 3 nice deep breaths. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe spreading across the heart a little bit, allowing the shoulders to soften. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. We'll do that a few more times. Deep breath in. And if it's helpful, you can even trace this breath like a line on a piece of paper in through the nostrils, down the back of the throat. And then trace the exhale right back up and out. Deep breath in. Tracing it all the way down to the bottom of the belly, filling up nice and deep. Exhale, releasing it all out. One more deep breath in. Open the mouth, sighing it out. Let go of the things that are no longer serving you. And then allow the breath to be natural again. If you haven't already, I invite you to close the eyes or soften the gaze and just really allow yourself to be here, focusing on the breath. It's okay if the thoughts arise, acknowledge them. And just as easy as they came, let them go. Know that this doesn't have to look a certain way. You can wiggle while you're doing this. Maybe the breath isn't as deep or steady as you'd like it to be. Just acknowledge it and let the judgment go. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, allow yourself to feel the sit bones grounding into the earth, or maybe you have a cushion or a block beneath you. 2 more deep breaths with me. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Again, feeling a sense of grounding. 1 more deep breath with me. Open up, let it go. And slowly begin to flutter the eyes open. Thank you all so much for joining me, whether it's live or in the recap. Also, I am going to be having some movement practices here coming up. The first one will be this Sunday. It is on my Yoga with Erin Pernick page, so go ahead and take a look at that. Still working on some of the minor details. I do have some questions for all of you. Just curious if you would prefer to be on Facebook or if we could do Zoom, so that way you guys have the options to have yourself there. That way I can kind of keep my eye on you and teach to your bodies versus just to nothing. Yeah, again, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you can use this and carry it on into your everyday life. It was so great to see you all. Thanks for showing up for yourselves. See you soon.